Say, ask the question again.
Can the destiny of Mahdi al-Islam come and be changed based on the du'as of believers?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم على يد صاحب السيف طريق الصوم في العالم جميعا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Shaykh Maulana had said this for years, decades, because they keep asking him, when is Mahdi going to come? When is Mahdi going to come? And he was the only one that since, let's say this is almost 20 years, from the 60s, 70s he was saying it. Huh? Let's say 50 years, 60 years he's been saying. He was the only one, especially at that time, when in the 50s, 60s, 70s, the Muslim nations, they are rising, trying to find their own identity, and nobody wants to look to the Akhir Zaman because it's the beginning of their identity. He was the only one who was warning the nation about Dajjal and asking the nation to wake up to the reality of Mahdi alayhi salam and for him to come. But he's been saying that, and every time he's saying that, he's saying he's going to come soon, he's going to come soon, he's going to come soon, he's going to come soon. When? Next year, when? Next year, when? Next year. Foolish people, they're not understanding this, and they're saying, well, this is next year, why isn't he here? Some, he's saying next year he's going to come. They'll say, okay, next year he's going to come, so that means Mahdi alayhi salam is going to call takbir. And computers are going to fall, technology is not going to work. We have credit cards, we're going to max out our credit cards now, especially when it comes to the millennium craze that was happening. Millennium. And that was 17 years ago. We were around. They're saying, oh, Mahdi is going to come. We'll max out our credit cards, we'll take loans. It doesn't matter after that. They think they're slick. And then when it didn't come, then they're in trouble. Then so many people, they were happy Mahdi alayhi salam didn't come. They were celebrating with fireworks. Oh, 2000 came, and there's no takbir. We can continue our life. Just like those ones on Times Square that they were screaming and jumping up and down, celebrating. And we heard like it was the screams of Jahannam. And we were there on 42nd Street making zikr with Shafani at 12 o'clock at night, saying, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah. Some of you were with us. Yeah. But they were shooting fireworks and saying, Alhamdulillah, Mahdi is not here. Don't you know, this is a sunnat. This is a sunnat of the Prophet ﷺ. This is a sunnat of the Sahaba Kiram to remind the nation of Mahdi alayhi salam and to remind the nation of Dajjal. This is not only the sunnah, this is the sunnah of 124,000 prophets. From Adam alayhi salam, they're going to talk about the prophet of the end of times, and they say it may come soon. Prepare yourself. The prophet of the end of times is going to come, and his successor from his family is going to come. Dajjal is going to come. Every prophet was speaking about it. And the Prophet ﷺ was talking about it so much that the Sahaba Kiram, 1400 years ago, not 60 years ago, not 70 years ago, 1400 years ago, he was reminding them so much. They said, we thought Dajjal was right behind us, waiting to jump on us. It was urgent. It was real. If it was real 1400 years ago, imagine what it is now. It is only a matter of time. So they're asking him, when is Mahdi going to come? When is Mahdi going to come? You know what he said? He said, when I have 40 followers, 40 murids, the 41st one will be Mahdi alayhi salam. He is the one with millions of murids all around the world. In every country, you find so many people following him in this way. Yet he says, if I have 40 murids, if you have intelligence, try to understand at that time what that means. So you're asking, can the destiny be changed? Can the destiny that if everyone gets together and asks Allah to send the Mahdi alayhi salam, will that change? That is the destiny. We're not changing anything. Mahdi alayhi salam is going to come. The Prophet alayhi salam is saying, After me, it'll be Khulafa Rashidin. After that, there'll be kings. After kings, there'll be sultans. After the sultans, there'll be a period. There'll be a century, more or less 100 years of biting tyranny, of oppression, of tyrants ruling. After that, wait for Muhammad Mahdi alayhi salam. Wait for my grandson to come. We run about that time. Whether the Muslims get together to ask Allah or they don't ask, Mahdi alayhi salam will come. But how he's going to come and what he's going to do and our relationship to that, this is the whole point. You're going to come believing in him. He's going to come, us believing in him. We must be his helpers. We must be on the way of haqq, because that time there's going to be fitna that is going to be everywhere. We don't want to be on the other side when he comes. Those who are not knowing about him, thinking about him, believing and asking for him, do you think when he comes they're going to be on his side? No. They're not going to be. In fact, the great war is going to come. If this world is divided into 7 parts, 6 parts is going to be gone. So this destiny, Allah has destined everyone, because everyone's originality is from paradise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has destined everyone to go back to paradise. This is the meaning of free will that he has not given to anyone. Now you have a will, either to follow Allah's will or to follow the will of your ego. Which one you're going to use? Do you understand? Allah is not forcing us. He's saying, now I give you the will. You know where is my pleasure and you know where is my displeasure. I gave you the free will, I gave you intelligence, I gave you faith, I give you the prophets, I give you the books, I give you awliya Allah, I give you your conscience, and you still make the wrong choice. You cannot blame anyone. No one can blame anyone except themselves. You understand? So, if the whole ummah, if they declare today, I'm just waiting for someone with some intelligence, those who are claiming so many titles, those who are claiming so many murids, those who are claiming so many followers, those who are claiming this and claiming that, for them to say, we declare now on this Jummah that the whole ummah, we're going to raise our hands all together on this Jummah day to ask Allah to bring back the Khilafat and to bring Mahdi alayhi salam. They're not even that smart to say that. If you say that, if nobody does it and you're the only ones who do it, you get the reward, you get the blessing. Because it is your intention. What is our intention now? To bring down the batil. We are that one broken ant. You know that ant? Who came to put out the fire of Namrud, that he made this great big bonfire to burn Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. The fire that can be seen all the way from Basra, from Iraq. And there's one ant with a broken leg, and he was carrying water in his mouth, and he was walking. And Allah is seeing that, and Allah sent an angel to ask that ant, saying, "Oh ant, what are you doing?" He says, "I'm going to put out the fire of Namrud." And because of that action, Allah is mentioning that ant in the Quran. Allah is praising that ant. We have been created better than that ant. Just with the intention, you're going to get the reward, especially in these days. Nobody is saying that. They're busy with conferences. They're going to be busy with meetings. They're going to be busy with this, busy with that. Why you don't declare? It's so easy. Everyone knows how to Twitter to each other and message each other. Just say, tonight, all the masjids, all the jami is going to raise their hand. The imam is going to say, Ya Rabbi, bring down the tyrants. Bring the Khilafat. Bring us Mahdi alayhi salam. They don't dare to say it because their bosses say, don't you dare say it. Talk about love, it's okay. Talk about zikr, it's okay. Talk about Mawlid, it's also okay. Don't talk about real things that's going to change the state of the ummah. Don't talk about that, and don't bring religion and spirituality in it. We're going to cut your tongue off. You understand? Who we are. Couple of miskin people, top of a mountain. We're saying this. Nobody's taking us seriously. We're not looking to them. We're looking to Allah. Because Allah is watching us. His Prophet is watching us. And our Shaykh is watching us. We're watching them to see. They are the ones. This world is going to come and go. We may die without even reaching Maghrib time. And our responsibility, we've fulfilled it as much as we can. The important thing is to see if our Lord is happy with us in this end of times. What is it? You cannot change with your hands. You see something wrong. Those who have hands that they can't change, they don't want to change. The hadith is saying, you see something wrong, change with your tongue. Those who have tongues, they're supposed to speak and millions are going to listen. They don't speak. The Pope speaks. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. How you can let that to happen? I'm asking all these scholars, how you can let the Pope to say something and you're not saying something? Shame on you. We are no one. Those ones who have the tongues, they don't speak. But we are speaking with our hearts. Because using our tongue means who is going to listen? No one's listening. We cannot affect any change. But reminding ourselves. And Prophet ﷺ is saying that is the lowest level of faith. Because this world, Allah is still the protector. Allah will always protect the sincere ones. Allah will always protect the believers. Those who are munafiqs, those who are insincere, those who are hypocrites, they are the ones who should be watching out. The believers, we are not afraid. May Allah not test us. May Allah protect us. We are your very weak servants, Ya Rabbi. We're in need of your protection. Keep us in safety, Ya Rabbi. Our goal is you. Our goal is to please you, Ya Rabbi, to please your Prophet and to please our Shaykh. Keep us in safety, us and our children, Ya Rabbi. Make us to have more aql, Ya Rabbi. Do not make us to lose our honor, to lose our intelligence, and to lose our faith, Ya Rabbi. For the sake of this holy month, Al-Fatiha. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.